Good morning and welcome to All the Way. Thank you guys for tuning in. As I promised, I'll be trying to upload a video once out of the week. I'm still getting into the flow of a full time job, y'all. I'm used to working part time, but this job is full time, so I'm starting to get into the flow of the full time job and learning how to balance. So today I'm just going to do a check in. Regarding what's happened like this week and stuff like that since I've recorded series number 7. Thank you guys again for all your support. Um, I'm just gonna give you guys the title of the check-in. It's gonna be called God Had to Show Me Why Not. And I mentioned in previous series that God was removing people out of my life and how I had gave him permission. Well, you know, the flesh and that part of me that still has to be let go of the hopes for people was still hanging on a tad bit. Okay, I was like, Lord, there's certain people who I wanted to be able to witness, me graduate or me getting married. And I was just trying to have that hope just a little bit longer that they'll change in the midst of time of these things happening. And so this week he showed me. He had been preparing me. He was like, Aaliyah, I'm going to show you why this family member is not welcome into this next chapter. I'm going to just show you why not. And so I was like, okay, Lord. So there'll be like different disputes. Like last week, it would be like a dispute where I wasn't really picking up on the signs that God was trying to show me. So it happened this week. Monday, it happened. It wasn't Monday. Yep, it was Monday. Literally, after I came back from church on Sunday, got filled, ready to start the new week. Asking the Lord what to give me to teach for these little babies that I have to take care of after school. So that Monday, holiday, there was a dispute, an argument between me and that family member, and I was clearly able to see every aspect of why God was saying no. Like, if I was doubting before, that dispute and argument led to a clear understanding. Like, so clear I could see it without my glasses type of clear as to why they're not allowed in this next chapter. And I was just like, God, I didn't want it to go down like this. I came in with peace, and he was like, I had to show you exactly why I said no. Because I kept saying, Lord, what if you do a quick work like you did to me? Like, just trying to have hope. Just trying to make sure I'm not just cutting people off because of, this or that or something small. But God was like, no, this is big. And if you keep allowing this person to use you, manipulate, and control you in areas that I didn't even see what was happening, y'all. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, people have different ways of manipulation, and it's not the ways that we always gonna think it's shown through. And I was just like, when we was having this argument, it was so many like little. God was like highlighting every area that I couldn't see, and I'm like, whoa! Like, I really couldn't believe it, y'all. Like, I was just. For one, I was hurt, I was disappointed, but I was also very, very grateful. I didn't know that all that was, for one, in me, because I said some things, y'all, too, that was not so spiritual, and I asked God for forgiveness, okay, because I just couldn't believe the words that was coming out this individual's mouth. I just couldn't believe it. There was a lot of sacrifice on my end that led up to why I was so disappointed. I'm just gonna give you guys a summary. It was times where I was literally, like I said, sacrificing, going to a blood bank because I wasn't making much money, but I wanted to make sure I paid my rent. It was times where I didn't even need government help, but I went just to help contribute more to the household. It was times where I took care of this individual and I wasn't even taking care of myself, and we had just lost my grandfather because I'm living in his house. I moved in before he passed. So I was the only one left, and then the rest of my family moved here. But I just couldn't believe the words that was like during this argument. I couldn't believe just what was also hidden in my heart that I hadn't let out. It was like I was building this thing up and it all came out, but I didn't know on the other end. It was something, man, something I was going to be like, no, I'm not. It's to the point, y'all, I'm trying to get my story straight. But I'm just trying to express to y'all how I'm feeling. This is only, it happened Monday. This is only, what, Wednesday? Okay. How I'm feeling up until now. It's to the point where I'm like, Lord, I carry this individual's name in my middle name, okay? And I will never disclose that because I never want to bring shame or bring humiliation or anything to anybody else's situation or anyone else's name. That is never my intention. So I will never disclose the name. But it, like I said, it's to the point where I told God I will cut off the whole name of my name. Like, for real. Just so I don't carry that person into my next chapter. Because when you name a child after someone, they carry on pieces of that person. And although my mom was young, she didn't know no better. It was to the point where I was like, it's not even that she's such a bad person. It's just that I don't want nothing attached to me that can lead me down the hill where I ain't supposed to be going. No, for real. You have to be careful what you name your children. You have to be careful why you're naming your children that. And I'm not saying that this individual can change or she cannot change or whatever the case is. I'm just saying it got to that point where I wanted to cut it off. And God said, no, you're too angry. He was like, no, this is not what I want. I want you to, one, get the lesson. See why I told you, why not. Stop trying to change my no to a yes. And he's like, I want you to see yourself as well. Because best believe, that side that I thought was gone came on out, y'all. Okay? And, yeah. That's pretty much my check-in. As to, like, I've been not under heavy attack since series number 7, but this was, like, the biggest test. It was. Because I had to demonstrate everything I've been talking about. Self-control, a positive mindset. Even after this incident has happened, I still have to practice those things. Even in the argument, y'all, I calmed down so much. Like, I was like up here in this heated argument. But God calmed me all the way down to the point where I was able to hear what she was saying. I was able to hear what I was saying. And I was like, Liv, this is not who you are. Calm down. I'm telling you, in the past, I didn't care. No, actually, I did care. I didn't care who I was talking to, but it was to the point where it was kind of like hard to calm me down. I didn't have that self-discipline. My mom, she was trying to calm me down, and I just look at her like, okay, no, don't do that, right now. But it was to the point where God literally took me all the way from 100, and he took it all the way down to 0. 0 to 100, no, he took me from 100 to 0. Because inside of me, I didn't want to be going off. I didn't even start this argument. Let me just say that, for one. I came in peace. I came to help. And this individual, started up some things. And mind y'all, I leave drama. Like, any side of drama, any side of chaos, I leave. I go to my room. I pop my earphones in. I can't stand the side of drama. I don't like chaos. So the fact that I was in my room and I ain't gonna even go into that much detail because it's like I'm almost reliving it and I'm trying to move past from it. But, I just wanted to come in and talk about that check-in of how it's been. And it's only been, I just did the upload series 7 on Friday or something. And it's like, God had already told me, he was like, you're going to be under attack. Every time I take a shower, he'll be like, you're going to be under attack. I'm going to show you why. And I was just like, okay, maybe it's just going to be in a more settled way as to why he's showing me why this individuals, because more than one is connected. But I was just like, okay, maybe it's just going to be like, something settled. Oh, no. This is major, y'all. And although I don't wish nothing bad on this person, I'm learning now to love from a distance. I'm learning now to, be concerned from a distance, because I'm the person who will overly indulge in someone's life as far as caring, loving, praying, all that. And I'm learning that if I continue to do that, then I can be preventing what God wants to do in their life. If I keep getting in the way, butting in and getting in the way, not even intentionally, but just not allowing him to come in, like asking for permission first to even be in that person's life for that time period, I can be getting in the way of God fixing that individual. So I'm learning to step all the way back, like all the way back to that door even further, so that God can work on this individual. Whether it's to be in my life or not, I want God to do it. Although I'm hurt and disappointed, and I'm still in shock as to the things that were said and how things played out, I still want God to work in that individual's life, because I don't want no one to perish or go to hell or none of that. But I clearly understand why God said, why not? That's all I have to say. Yeah. And I'm still sad, y'all. I'm still just like, Lord, please touch her. Lord, please forgive her. Please help me to forgive her. Like, I'm still in deep concern, because there's a concern there. There's a problem that only God can solve there. And it no matter how much I pray and fast, I can do that on the sidelines, but God has to be the main front. He has to. He has to, because I can't fix this right. I can't fix this with her. I mean, I never could without God, but I'm just saying, like, you know how some things you just be like, okay, God gave me the power. He gave me the strength to do it. Nah. Yeah, he gave me the power, but he got more power. So I'm going to let him take care of that. Another check-in regarding merchandise. We're going to push that little testimony and story to the side. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. Trying not to come down with nothing. Drinking my little tea over here. But an update on the logos for our merchandise from me and Jay Janae. I've come up with the logo and the name. I just have to discuss more of it with Jay Janae as far as like tweaking and colors and how we're going to have the print and all that. So stay tuned to our merchandise, y'all. It's coming. Bear with us, work with us, pray with us, that we do the right order that God wants us to do, and that we do things in his timing, because we don't want anything to be done premature where you guys see our logo and then you don't see our logo. We want this to be longevity. We want to pass this down through generations, and we just want to be inspiration even after we're gone. So we want to make sure we're doing it according to what God wants us to do and how he wants us to do it. So be patient with us. And next week, I don't know what it will be about, honestly. Today, God was just like, do a check-in on how you're feeling after being tested and after being answered as to why not. Because I kept asking God, why not? And this person's not so bad. No, they can change. And God was like, yeah, I know this person. I created this person. So next Wednesday, stay tuned. I'll be uploading probably around this time in the morning before I go to work. And also another update on my job. I got another opportunity to teach kids how to read, like in this reading program. So I'm super juiced about that. So God has elevated me in different areas. I'll keep you guys updated. And next week, like I said, I don't know what it's going to be on. It could be about something else. I don't know. But this week was about just a check-in as far as what happened after I uploaded all these series. And, you know, when you go on social media or when you do something like on a big platform such as this, or even if you're not on a big platform, even if you're just doing the will of God, there has to be a test. It has to be a test to bring you out so you can be better. It has to be something that you feel that's going to just push you to be better. So this test that I was tested on, well, it's not even a test. It was like, I don't even know. It was just like an eye awakening, honestly. It's, you know, it's not easy to deal with because it's a loved one, but it's teaching me that I have to build a backbone, and I have to know when to let go immediately. And when God say no, he means no. And that means to live. I don't care how attached you are. I don't care what kind of hopes you got on, what kind of fantasies, because I'm still working with that, okay? You just gotta let go when he says to let go. And don't doubt his explanation. Don't question it. When he say to do something, do it. Because like I said, he know who I am. He created who I am. If someone has to let go of me, let go of me. Because I'm not all the way there. I'm not saying that I'm not getting better. I'm not changing. But I don't want to be in the way of God at all. So if God's telling you, hey, let go, even me, I'm just using myself as an example. Let me go so that God can do the work that he needs to do in you. I don't want to be in the way at all, okay? I don't want to be, nope. No. But I'm so in love, nope. No, you're not. You better love Jesus more. I'm just saying it just to be, I don't know, I'm just saying because I felt led to say it. If you need to let me go, whoever it is, family, I might be an ex-girlfriend, might be whatever, to you, okay? Let me go if God is saying to let me go so that God can do the work because only he can do it. And I don't want to be in the middle of nothing. Let me go. But like I said, I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Yeah, hopefully I don't be so congested like this so you guys can probably hear me better. But stay tuned to next Wednesday. I'll keep you guys updated as far as our merchandise and the next title of my video. I'll probably do something on Facebook to let you guys know what I'm going to be talking about. But thank you guys for watching and have a blessed day. Thank you for watching all the way. Bye.